anything for it. No, he's going to go for the Ornn, just going to go for something reliable, more team fighting. Misfits have a very stock standard meta draft when it comes to just raw team fight, good wave clear, good engage.
I think the Misfits are
Now hiding and waiting for him to go for this mid gank.
Waiting, using the movement speed very well on the Ahri, taking it slow on this one. Now the flash in, trying to lock things up. Zanzarah, they know he has no flash from before. Oh, he's a scared little boy, and it makes sense. It's first blood for
GT is still there. Hopefully, for Misfits' sake, he'll spot that pink when he clears out those camps, because there's 2 pinks in his jungle right now at minute 7 into the game.
to do.
I think he's looking for bot crab.
Opportunity, and we'll get another one even if they lose today. Now, both teams posturing towards this Herald. G2 will be the ones to start.
He's already kicking things off. Paranoia now coming out, trying to burn the Ornn down before the team fight can break out by waiting in the area, but there's just too many members on the top side. You're not even going to use the Ornn off the follow-up. CC, this is what these champions
Make sure they have numbers advantage, and Zanzarah is going to go for a mid play here on the caps.
knocked up, taken down. BTO with the immediate follow-up. CC, Seneshield buys a bit more time. Caps trying to flash out back to safety. Clean movement, doesn't connect on the charm though. Zanzarah maybe going to fish for a little bit more. Stolen Senna will not finish the kill. Misfits not getting anything back, and now Jankos is in the mid lane to stop anything else from happening.
Broken Blade will be spotted on a ward. It may look like he's in danger, but he's not. Caps is on his way, ults forward.
Ulti now coming out again. CC lockup stun. They're just making it look too easy, pushing R off cooldown. BTO onto the side. Maybe they can get something done. First Target is now running in. BTO taking away the Ariel. Going to try to make it out. Zanzarah surely now going to drop another kill for G2. They are merciless. If they see a hero, they're going to kill hero. It's IG flashbacks.
I know it's Caps getting all the kills here, but this really is just the Jankos show. The way he's manipulating the jungle right now, the entire top side is just in full control of G2, and they're going to push this lead even more.
It's absolutely spotless, their gameplay the last 11 minutes. The picks, the vision, the moves from mid, even Targamas getting himself.
Turn in an Ahri who will jump on you at the first opportunity. The rest of this game is going to be very difficult for Misfits. The good news,
We know that Broken Blade is pushing in bot, and because we have 4 members top, they should be able to push this all the way down to the tier 2.
without Nocturnal and 4 members.
We look back at the items. Oh, no time. Fight is starting off.
Nocturnal, where's it going to go? Ornhorn now blown. It's going to knock it back, but it's immediately going to get Windwall. That's the follow-up. The entire team now diving in. Caps up to the backside. Unstoppable on the front line. BTO, Neon untouched, dishing out damage. Only a single item, but it's Flacken. Off to the side, fishing for 1 kill, looking to finish the job. BTO now dashing, running for his life, sprinting away, but he will get finished in the backside. The Yasuo popping off. The 1-item spike we were waiting for. Neon running. The spell shield's going to block, but it's not the charm that he blocks. Caps in the way, and he has the flash. Really fully commit for this. The sidestep is clean. Neon cleansing out of that one. The Ignite now ticking, but he will walk away, or will he? No! Unstoppable! Leandries finishes it. Oh, it's an absolute whitewash. Misfits obliterated. They wanted to fight in the pit. They wanted a fair fight, but they will not find it.
And Caps will be the benefactor of all these kills. 10 kills to 0. G2 just wipe Misfits off the map and continue to dominate game 1.
Yeah, unbelievable. Team 5 G2 is one thing. Playoffs G2 is another. Playoffs Caps is another. 100% kill participation right now. Looking for a play on the Broken Blade here, Misfits.
Locked up. Broken Blade on the retreat here. Zanzarah trying to finish the job. Broken Blade knocked up. Should be taken out here on this one. Stolen away ultimate. BTO going to finish it. 1 pick traded back. Objective bounties up and on the map.
Misfits on the board, but they're going to lose a top tier 1 for that. They had to use 5 members and 5 ultimates to kill a Sejuani, so of course they're going to lose out on other side. Jump over the wall here and zone him away, I wonder.
TP coming in. They need to go if they're going to go now. Can they steal his
pick
way?
it.
This is how they can bring it
They're
back.
picking it.
They're trying to go. He gets it! Oh, Misfits! Waiting on a miracle, and they're going to find it now. Caps pushing for a little bit more, but is he the one?
Did! Now
Might have been a
G2
mistake
on
here,
the attack
Misfits.
once again.
Broken Blade. Forward. Taking away these Baron buffs is big. Right now, mostly what these Baron buffs do is buy time, and that time can get taken away very quickly if they get picked off. Caps now leaping forward. Senna ult just to do a little bit more damage. Mercer locked up and taken down off to the side. Caps now godlike. G2 making sure to cement their advantage further in the top side.
It's a good pick by G2 to slow the top push down, but I think the bot push is where the pressure is for Misfits because they have objective bounties. They got an objective bounty on the Baron. They're going to get an objective bounty on this bot tier 1. So despite Mercer losing his life, I think Misfits come up slightly ahead. I mean, when the team has Baron, it's very hard to get winning plays against it, even if they are behind. But
Caps now locked up. Ulti coming out. Traded for Windwall. Misfits want to go, they need to go now. That cooldown's going to be back up in a second. BTO now caught out. Paranoia coming in. Zanzarah debating where does he go? What can he even see? Locked down on the mid laner, taken out. No Zanyas for VTO. Caps now on the hunt. This man unstoppable, about to be legendary. Another kill coming down. Flacket will not go down so quickly. Irrelevant does not have the damage to finish the fight. Caps is legendary. G2 dominating Misfits.
The re-engage from Caps was just so clean. Even though he was forced to use one of his Spirit Rushes early in the fight, he then used the last two of them to re-engage the fight and find a great charm onto VTO. That set up the knockup for Flackhead, which ultimately resulted in his demise. That'll be another one team fight for G2. That'll be another Dragon and Misfits after getting a small advantage back into this game.
Stage of the game, Misfits just trying to hold on to whatever they can. Again, buying time is the name of the game, but they don't have a lot of time at this stage. Caps now locked up, but there's no follow-up CC. The paranoia making sure that no one has the ability to follow up. VTO's taking away the Nocturnal. He wants to finish something, but he's been charmed. He's been locked up off to the side, and now he has been cut down. Zanya's ticking, buying him a brief moment with the rest of the team. Now maybe Misfits can find something. VTO bought so much time for the team. Maybe Misfits can get something done. The death ball from Misfits holding strong for now, but so far it is just a 1-for-0. Targamas overstaying. Neon trying to run forward on the front line, but that... Can we get 2 in a row? Zanzar debating. The Q cooldown going to go away, though, now.
Flip it again.
Timing's not going to be great. Using the Nocturne to deny the vision, but he's flashing into the pit anyway. They need to burn him down. 2K getting lower and lower, but maybe Misfits can find the fight. Neon off to the side. It's going to be big. The Baron ticking. G2 going to grab that one, most certainly. Misfits now running, trying to find a clean fight. Flacket getting back behind the wind wall. Yanko's off to the side. Caps flashing cleanly away from Irrelevant. Flacket now moving forward, but he will not connect on the Tornado. That's going to be big. Neon now chasing for more. Caps off to the side, but it's Neon and Versa versus the bot lane and mid lane. Meanwhile, VTO still fighting forward. Maybe with a bit more healing he can survive, but they have too much CC. Yanko's on a rampage. Misfits, it's a heroic effort. They're trying to take down Flacket. They're trying to finish the job to knock up the wind wall. Flacket! Not quite able to survive. Misfits now running back. Targamas now locked up. Caps waiting to come over the wall. Irrelevant has to get out of there. Misfits are holding on, but they're slowly but surely losing the game as it falls apart one more time.
Very impressive Baron there from G2. It looked like it could be a flip, but the Nocturnal secures it.
It certainly does. G2, they held their nerve, and now they're looking for
Neon
more.
locked up. The slow man disconnect. There's no way. Taking out all that extra range. The Senna's been stacking souls all game. 149. Don't forget about Targamas.
Now we're back to live, and we see G2 sieging towards Misfits' base, who may look for a fight.
Yeah, with an IE, but Misfits are split. Immediately, the Nocturne just going to go forward, but he's going in onto the tank. Might not be the ideal target, but it just does not matter. G2 are simply too far ahead. Dash in for Broken Blade, clean hit the slow. VTO getting caught on the backside, the charm, the follow-up. Zanzar trying to buy a bit more space, but Neon is yet to auto-attack in this fight. Now he's just hitting minions. Misfits cannot find the fight that they are looking for. G2 just continuing to find kills left and right.
So much pressure. Misfits can't even walk into their own jungle right now, and the Baron buff creeps means that Neon has to wave clear. Targamas on the Senna, 159 stacks with rapid fire, outranges Neon right now. So every time he walks up, we'll see Targamas hit him with the rapid fire. Again, look at the damage from the Senna. Neon almost dead already. Misfits.
Forward. Meanwhile, Dragon Soul being soloed out by Yankos. It's only going to get harder here. So many champions using that buff well. VTO waiting off to the side. Wild Growth now used. Zanzar now retreating. Knockup comes in. Flacket looking for blood. VTO goes golden, but he's just waiting. The setup's there. He's going to get stunned right when he comes out. There's nothing left. G2 dominance in the early game. A little bit sloppy around the Baron, but the rest of the game absolutely clean from G2 Esports. A force to be reckoned with in their first best of 5 of playoffs. Misfits making a last effort hold, but you have to feel it should end here.
Unbelievable game from G2. Targamas, Caps, and Yankos, like the trio who was just destroying Misfits, dismantling them. Flacket and Broken Blade doing their jobs, and they're just going to take them out on the base.
One more ulti, all it takes. One more stun. G2 simply cleaning house. Game already won, but grabbing a few more kills on their way out. Crushing game 1. Misfits need to rally coming into game 2.
12-0-12 on the RE. Caps here in game 1 of playoffs. It doesn't get much better than that. G2 are...
Okay.
Caps Twisted Fate. I feel like Caps Twisted Fate is always a weird one for me. It's not that like I've ever thought that he was a bad Twisted Fate player. It's more that like I've never associated the champion with him.
Have to see what else they can do with this red buff, with this pressure on the top side. For now, nothing. So in the long run, the Cloud will favor.
Not want to contest, and of course, if you're in a split map scenario like this, where your jungler's top, your mid lane is always hovering top, all Misfits bot lane need to do
bit of vengeance
is play safe. As Mersa almost gets taken down there, has to burn the flash. Nice try there by
more than just this laning advantage, because we know what Ornalts do, and mostly they win team fights. Good snipe now. Targamas is going to be in trouble trying to make his way out to safety. Tidal Wave has now been used. Bubble blocked by Neon. Wants one more auto to finish off. Cooling down, coming down. Vi on the way in. Yankos, are they going to go for anything else? The flash out from Neon is clean, getting away. Caps on the way down, but VTO is here too. Flacca going to be in trouble. VTO waiting, debating on where he can go. East back
with no flash. Zanzar has
the
the ult.
tidal wave.
No TF ult either.
Oh, Chem Tank. He's just running in. He's just just going to slow him down. There's nothing he can do. Damage mitigated to the rest of the team, but now the buy on the backside. Zanzarah just looking for the 1v1. No one's else even done damage. He's trying to finish the job. Look at the Sejuani base damage.
God.
It's out of control. Jankos in trouble too.
The Q.
Oh, another one dropping. Misfits slaughter G2 on the bottom.
Zanzarah coming up clutch and getting revenge for what G2 did to him in game 1.
And Irrelevant's gonna get a full top tower. This was solo, yes, one gank top, but that's a full 5 plates over to the Renekton, who's now 2,000 gold up in isolation. Jungle bot ahead as well for Misfits, and VTO sitting pretty happy in this mid matchup as Akali even in CS into the TF. Dragon over to Misfits.
Ability to come back from a difficult loss. That's all on the G2 side. You look at the quantity of games played. G2 are the veterans through and through for, again, a team that is so incredibly rookie.
G2, and they're having a fantastic early game, sitting at 3,500 to 4,500 gold lead right now. Irrelevant looking for Broken Blade.
Caps now going to come down. They should be able to get him in the 3v1, but can he get a kill back is the big question. Leaping in onto Caps now has been rooted up. There's just so much follow-up CC. He will get cut down here. No one traded back. Good kill pickup.
See if they can take it down.
Misfits committing 4 members to the top side. G2 can match that. Broken Blade still on the bottom side. No TP available. Herald charging. Stun locks up. A lot of chain CC there, but no follow-up damage. The ult now coming in though. Misfits fishing for a little bit of blood. Zanzarah leaping out.
Force G2 to fight into them, but G2 want to look for cross maps. They want to look to use TF ult and the buy move to a side lane when the Dragon is started up, but Jankos might be caught.
Bit of damage. Stun. Jankos locked up. There's just so much damage. Killing spree. Finding small advantages, turning it into something so much more. Dragon up. Tower going to go down. Everything going in favor of Misfits. Hoping to pick off VTO. He can't try to shuriken flip back. It will get canceled. It will get interrupted. He will be cut down. Big shutdown into the back pocket of Flakked.
They want to cross map because they can always cross map with the TF and try to make a pick on side, because Misfits have 2 champs that want to push outside. Akali, Renekton both want to play some kind of a 1-3-1-esque style, and that's where the TF can come into punish when Misfits want to make plays for towers or for dragons. G2 want to cross map. Unfortunately for them, Jankos VTO is in a good position to flank. Caps might have to use the ult to get vision.
They're looking for it. There it is.
Going over the wall, and Sleep is going to try to blow them up. Irrelevant, just so much damage. Look at the combo. Oh, they've locked up VTO, but everyone else might fall. Broken Blade still a solid ultimate. VTO buying a bit more time by going golden, now leaping backwards. G2 getting routed around the pit. Mercer chasing forward. Irrelevant, just about unstoppable. The snare landing. Oh, the Chem Tech bringing him home, bringing him into the back line. Misfits can turn right
Jungle
back.
have absolutely smurfed this game, and they are going to secure a 21-minute Baron against G2.
Is a force to be reckoned with. Neon hasn't even 3 items yet. The Sivir's not even scary yet. It's a terrifying place for G2.
G2 lack wave clear as well. They don't really have that much, and they're going to engage on
just
the
trying
dive.
to finish it. Flakked instantly dead. That's it. That's the main source of damage. VTO dashes right back out. TP coming in. Irrelevant is massive. Oh, it's a slaughter. We're 22 minutes in, and G2 might just try to end it right here. Rather, Misfits might try to end it right here. G2 running out of options. They need to defend their base, but they have no form of damage. They have no reliable form of wave clear.
They have to Ornult this wave. They don't have that much wave clear at all. Ornult is the only real reliable thing they have left, but the wave hasn't crashed yet. He can't use it for only 3 creeps. He needs to wait a little bit longer. I don't think Misfits can end unless G2 takes some kind of silly fight, but they will hit the towers. Where is the Ornult? There it is for the wave check. And Irrelevant stun him.
Trying to stop him from getting it. He does get the stun out. The wave is still there, but Misfits, they're going to back away. They know not to risk it. Flakked coming up in just a moment. Jankos leaping forward with confidence.
Caps has ult on
Been
respawn.
involved in 9 of the 10 kills that Misfits have secured.
And a secondary shout out to Mercer. 10 of the 10. We've seen this man on Leona. If they find a pick onto VTO, they get something done, but it feels like G2 are already out.
Baron buff gone. Broken Blade might have to ult this wave if Misfits step up. They're using Dragon as an exit objective. They want to keep the pressure on.
Locked up. Ornn locked up. The tidal wave to follow. Trying to turn something back. Broken Blade trying to leap out to safety. VTO still standing strong. He goes golden. He buys himself a brief moment. He can't continue. Step
my
forward. So much damage. He gets the shuriken flip. It's big. It's a double. Looking for a bit more for the Sivir. Following up. The Akali gets 1. VTO grabs 2, rather triple for the Sivir. VTO grabs 1, and Misfits going to end the game.
And in 25 minutes, the surprise of Misfits, where everyone come back and clap G2 after such a disastrous game 1, making this a tied-up series.
Broken Blade said we'd get a banger or a 3-0, and I'm ready for a banger. A back and forth.
Misfits, yeah. I think something that just stabilizes. You don't want to engage and contest the bot lane. You want to stabilize your bot lane down there.
And you also have a Braum that can protect your Sivir in team
Flash
fights.
exhaust, and they could probably chase him through a flash. They have got heal though. No ignite on the side of Misfits in this 3v3. W will
Flash
connect.
coming in, 2-man knockup. No, Neon blocking with the spell shield is going to be big. Mercer now trying to
No
retreat, but
flash,
it's
Jankos.
Jankos. No flash is now going to be in trouble. Zanzarah going to try to finish one. He's going to grab the kill. First blood going over. Zanzarah still a force to be reckoned with, but trying to make it out. Flakked going to try to pull the spears out in a moment's notice. Will finish one back in exchange, but the solo kill in mid lane. Questionable on the engage there, but the collapses. Flakked now
Ult
coming up
used
on
here.
the way there. Flacken now locking down Broken Blade, looking for the stun, denying the Q over the wall. It's clean play. Broken Blade locked up. Broken Blade taken down. Man advantage for the side of Misfits.
Mersa might be in trouble. Caps still has the ult. Ult goes wide from Mersa. Does VTO dash in here? Jankos is going to use his escape. Caps as well. That's going to be a 4v5, but they're lacking ults here. Misfits. Mersa is low. Maybe G2 want to fancy themselves a fight here.
Fakes call, but Targamas has no flash, so if they go in, they cannot get out. Charm connecting on the Caps and Massive. Look at the instant follow-up. Misfits know they have the advantage, and they push it
Zara
forward.
showcasing why this champion is so well known for him.
Still fighting here. No flash on Jankos. Relevance here too.
Goes pulling away.
Takes the blue.
Flacken on the way forward. Fate's call has now been used. Irrelevant still has the stun prep. He needs to dash out over the wall. They've got enough CC to lock him down, and they will take him out. G2 firing. Has he been caught out here?
4
Zanzara,
seconds.
He's dead.
3
Right to be
seconds.
working with. The ulti waiting. They wait for Broken Blade to leap away. He can walk in. He can drag him right under the tower if he wants to. But Broken Blade buying as much time as possible. Now pulling him in. The chain CC is going to start too. That's the concussive blows. It's going to take a little while to cut him down, but Broken Blade will fall. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, G2 firing back.
This
Will
is
be funneled into Neon. The cross map is happening from G2. This should give Misfits a slight tempo advantage. You can now see Broken Blade coming back out onto the map. The main thing delaying G2 right now is the fact that they are yet to secure this Drake. Misfits should be able to push in a wave, and they're going for another tower.
Yeah, if this crashes, they're going to get 2 towers here. Jankos is on the Drake. They hear the Dragon die, and they know that he's bot side, and VTO can hover top. They can just siege this tier 2 down. Flacket's showing, Targamas was showing. This is good macro so far by Misfits.
This last plate just takes a year to kill. It takes so much time for Flacken down here to take it. He will finally knock the tower down, but the tier 2 will fall in favor of Misfits, and now there is so much money in the back pocket of Neon. And remember, when
Misfits definitely looking to contest this, but I think they're a little late on the play.
There's the TP, VTO from top side, G2 pincer, but they
Here
turn.
against the Callista, it's so hard to make anything happen. Zanzara immediately gonna get deleted. No, making out safety, maybe just barely. Zanzara running for the hills. The rest of Misfits trying to hold on. Zanzara burning down to the backside of the fight. Keep your eyes on VTO. Maybe he can get something done. Irrelevant now running. The 4th stack waiting for that last auto. Getting over the wall just barely, but it is G2's fight. It will be G2's Herald. Irrelevant flashing, but he just gets cut down.
Really good
Misfits
turn.
right at the start of the fight.
Yeah, it's Broken Blade with the Q ult to the side, and then it's Targamas who follows up with the Neon who gets zoned away by Jankos. That there's no front to back alive for Misfits left.
And you talked about the strength of the Tom Kench. Targamas with a clutch eat there to keep Flacken alive, to allow him to heal up, to continue auto-attacking. He was on the
Big dragon fights, these big neutral fights,
Jankos.
as Misfits look for a pick.
Caught out is going to spin, now leaping away. They're waiting for him to reveal himself. The second spin now coming out, bringing him back into the team. But Targamas there with the E. Devour down, Jankos ulti down, but there are no major objectives to play for, so it doesn't really cost G2 anything unless G2 can press their advantage, or Misfits rather.
That's exactly it. They had to invest the flash ult from Tam Kench, and they had to invest the Wukong ult, so Misfits should be able to get this mid-tier 1. There's not a lot of threat on Misfits. They see Cap spot, they see Broken Blade pushing out top. They have 5 members mid. Tower will fall, so that's the objective. Very split.
They already used the W, has to back off, using the E pretty early. Jankos
Toss.
is poking for a bit of extra damage. Jankos still gonna get knocked up. They can instantly look for the follow-up. Jankos now gonna be in trouble. The E coming out very early, and instantly they shift their attention onto the Callista. That's gonna be massive. Flacken trying to flash out to safety, but there's just too much damage. Misfits coming in the clutch. They do not hesitate. They find their window of opportunity. Caps holding on, but Neon flashing in fearlessly. It is Jankos versus VTO and Irrelevant at the final moments. He may have survived the initial burst, but he will not survive the final exchange. Misfits take the fight.
They're gonna get an ace, and they're gonna
Zanzara, he had his eyes on his targets. As a Skarner player, you've always got to think carefully, who can I hook and when is the Titan? It was just because of how easily it is for this Sivir Boomerang to hit onto the backline. You can see it on your screen right now, 5,000 damage as
another
Zanzara
pick.
finds another hook.
Locking up Jankos. Jankos leaving back in the team. They're going to try to burst him down before he manages to get anything done. He has to retreat. They know they cannot use the Tom Kench eat one more time on the Wukong. They will lose the fight if they devour Jankos. Jankos going to get taken down here. There's no way he makes it out. Goes Golden Caps, waiting for an opportunity. Broken Blade trying to leap his way out of the fight. It's a split exchange. It's a split skirmish, but Misfits turning back towards the parent.
melted. Jankos won't be in the vicinity. G2 need to stop this 4v5.
Jankos
They
coming in.
have to
5K.
engage.
Jankos, you want that clutch play from Caps. You need to see it now because this should be theirs. They take it. Jankos, can they find the follow-up fight? Misfits on the retreat now. Targamas managing to lock up 2. The Braum response. Flacken off to the side. Untouched. G2 finding out more than they can chew. Caps off to the side. Irrelevant leaps over the wall. They get one pick on the back end of the fight. Mercer has to be careful. Caps sweeping in. Neon goes golden into the waiting arms of G2. Jankos looking to cut him down, to shut down under the Sivir, but VTO still standing. VTO still clutch, maybe enough, but he does not have the ultimate. He can't make it out. The charm going in, but the spear
I think there was a bit of hesitation there from VTO because he had the flash, he saw the HP from Caps. He maybe even had cooldowns, which is why he didn't go for it, but you could see he was thinking in his head, if I can just lock a spot at Worlds, they will lock a spot at Malmö. And they want to be able to have that opportunity as the organization's last stance to represent Europe.
And Mercer's flash already will wait for the cooldown rotation. 11,000 HP on this Dragon. Let's watch Jankos as well, because he has flash of his own. He can get on top of Neon if he wants to.
VTO on the side as well. Both sides fishing for a flank,
Dragon
looking for any
reset.
opportunity. Jankos, and AK help. getting lower, getting burned through very quickly. Callisto Wrench should make this an easy steal.
Zara's looking.
Zara locked up. They're debating where do they want to go. Jankos into the backside on Neon. The knockup is coming in, but Neon's still standing strong. The front line standing strong. Caps is not able to hit the back line quite yet. They're trying to burn through. Targum is buying time. Zanzara now taken down. The Dragon 3K getting lower. Misfits, are they going to commit for this one? It's absolutely psychotic. They stay in. Caps, just like that, scoops up 3 and is the difference maker for this team. But Neon still stands strong. Neon gets one back in return, but he will back away. G2 take the Dragon.
G2 stepping forwards. Misfits need to have a bloody good turn if they want to win this fight.
Crazy. Keep your eyes on Mersa. The E is going to be everything to stop the engage. BTO off to the side, hoping to get something else.
Irrelevant's just getting killed.
Irrelevant getting chipped away, and he needs to take the fruit. No, Caps finding the kill before the fight even breaks out. It's absolutely split. BTO off to the side, getting picked up by Jankos, but keep your eyes on Neon. Neon is the one that matters. It is Neon versus Caps, and right now Caps is winning. Flacket coming in, dealing so much damage, but he cannot finish the kills. Neon off to the side, uncontested for now. They're trying to take down Caps. Caps looking for 2v1, no, a 3v1. Caps versus the world, and it is Caps who will come out on top, still standing, as Targamas takes down Video. Neon still standing. Mersa there to try to body block, try to bait them in.
1 versus 4,
Neon, can you do it? He's got the GA. Jankos invisible. Neon takes down 1. Maybe Neon is enough. No,
Broken
there's
Blade
no
back.
way. Broken Blade in. Neon down. The GA coming out. Good night, Sweet Prince. G2 will take the fight.
Oh boy, Caps is stepping up massive for G2 in this game, single-handedly winning them the fight. Targamas clutch as well with the Eat. Caps, he knew he went too deep, and Targamas was there to save him.
Just in the replay, just watch Caps. Just watch. Oh my god, what a performance from him. Zanzara though, on
For the pick. Waiting for Jankos. He's going to pull him back down to the team. They can stun him down. They can lock him up. He's
Wait a
spinning.
minute.
He's spinning. Maybe they can get it done. Jankos buying a brief moment. The GA now about to come up. Now Targamas looking for the re-engage. Could just eat him up right now. Flack it off to the backside. Completely untouched. Irrelevant. Trying to stop Caps from getting anything else done. It's a scrappy. It is a messy fight. Neon still standing. Irrelevant tries to take down Caps, but he is not ready for the 1v1. Neon untouched for now. Slowed briefly.
Neon
flashing forward. Neon absolutely fearless. What is he doing? Cut down. He throws it all away. He sees a window of opportunity, and the window closes right in his...
through these team fights, and with 27 kills to 16, G2 will secure another Dragon, another tower, and they're looking to break the base of Misfits.
On Dragon Soul point now as well, looking for that Infernal Soul. TP top by Caps, like he said, to get that top tower. Flacket sitting at 10, 1 and 13. Caps sitting at 7, 3 and 16. The carries of G2 stepping up, the front line going forwards, and Caps is just making a montage in this game.
And while Caps is making the montage, you're right, we can't underrate the contributions of Flacket and Targamas especially. It was one hiccup, one mistake on the Devour. Since then, it's been clean in every single fight.
Kill. You could see the idea in his eyes. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite pan out for him. Misfits now backs against the wall as G2 have their eyes.
So happy to just ignore so much of Braum's defensive utility. Caps such a hard man to
He
lock
just
down.
melts these towers.
Walking up.
He has the blue pod as well.
Oh, he's just absolutely obliterating the structures of Misfits.
Neon, if G2 make a mistake, they can get a good Skarner ult, a good Ari charm onto one of the key targets. Neon will
Mersa's
clean
in
them up.
danger.
Mersa in trouble. Mersa going to be picked off. A clean flash over the wall. Zanzara debating if he wants to flash and follow up. Mersa retreating back to his team. Just a flash out from the Braum. No other major cooldowns.
That was a Wukong ult and a Sejuani ult used. The Misfits would see that. They want to fight now.
Zanzara now stepping forward, looking to lock
Oh,
credit. Oh,
oh,
whips! Caps whips! We sing his praises, but in the clutch moment, maybe he comes up short. Will it be enough? Caps still standing.
He's
Caps
down.
locked down. Misfits find the fight. All it took was a single mistake. Jankos locks off to the side. He will get taken down. He goes into GA. He's called down.
It's
now
all
it's
Flacket.
Flacket versus the world, but they're getting chipped. They're getting ripped to pieces. Flacket is so strong. But they don't need to bet it all here. They're backing away. They're playing this one out slowly. Misfits fishing for an opportunity to fight Flacket, but they cannot afford to overextend.
Broken Blade could TP in the base here if Misfits go towards the Baron. Flacket could buy time. The waves are coming in. He could go for the back door if he has Demolish. Flacket and Jankos might just buy time so he can look for it. But VTO has based. Irrelevant has based. They know that the back door is an option. They have TPs just in
TP
case.
down. They want the
Dragons
Infernal
up.
Soul.
Yes, they
see
do.
Jankos. They see Jankos.
They turn this one back. Waiting, 2K getting lower and lower.
They've gone for the Drake. They've gone for the Drake instead. The question is, can Misfits get there in
They
time?
have to sprint there. They have to run there. They have to use any TPs that they've got. There's
Flacket
no
on the way
wards down
too.
here, though, so they can't TP in.
Jankos has
They need to
ulti.
collapse. 11k HP. Zanzara's face checking.
Walking backwards, getting knocked up. Neon now going to be in trouble trying to fly down to safety. Mersa buying as much time as humanly possible. Spellswim coming in a little bit early, but here comes Flacket. VTO going wide on the snare. Maybe he has enough damage, just maybe, but no! Flacket too strong. Jankos off to the side. Irrelevant now coming in. but maybe living up to his
TP
namesake.
top for
There's
Caps.
a TP top. G2 looking to close it out here. G2 going for the throat. They will not give Misfits any more time. Yanko's moving in to cancel the backs. He might give his life to Irrelevant, but it is G2 with their sights on the Nexus, their sights on the win, their sights on match point as they move in, looking to close this out. VTO whipping on the charm. Will take away the crown. A TP now coming in from Irrelevant. Maybe they can hold Cap stepping forward. Knock back to the rest of the team. Flacket shredding through this Renekton effortlessly. He is monstering Irrelevant. G2 walking away, backing off. Irrelevant gonna get taken down. They're taking their time. Flacket
It's
now
over.
legendary, and that is it. G2, a nail-biting finish, but they will find the win. The bait. And we're in an interesting position for G2 Esports. That
Renekton
might just be a
mid.
Renekton mid.
Yeah.
They needed a source of reliable magic damage, something that could shred through tanks, and in this case, Gwen does fit the bill because while Misfits were mostly magic damage,
Targamas had to burn his flash at level 1, right? Because he tried to get information on what was happening on the blue. So all of these small things that G2 needed to go perfectly in the early game did not go very well.
Irrelevant fighting in the creep wave. This could be very bad for Broken Blade, but Jankos is on the way up. Irrelevant overstaying, but he's gonna get the kill!
He has no way out of his own.
I really love this early game. A lot of action isn't necessarily happening, but there's a lot of tense moments. And look, G2, they're going to keep
Still
the
going.
action going. They have Caps making his way into the enemy jungle.
Jankos has Smite.
Zantara doesn't have Smite, rather.
Mercer now running. He is a little teapot, but Caps is a level 5 Renekton, and that's gonna be more than enough to shatter him.
flash.
Porcelain about to break, but no. Flashing out to safety.
Ignite down for Caps though. Jankos wants Herald, and I think Zanzara said, look, we could contest this Herald, but if we throw it away and fall behind and give this Renekton a kill and a way back into the game.
Set up a dive onto Irrelevant. Then they can use the Herald, open up the tower, open up the map, start snowballing the game. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Irrelevant needs to stop the
Broken
wave.
Blade.
He needs to stop the wave from crashing. He might have to ult the wave here if he spots G2.
Sees Caps now. Tries to ult, it might be too late. They've got more than enough CC to stop him. Flashing away, looking for an opportunity to knock it back, but he will not get it. Irrelevant out from under the tower as well. It's an absolute disaster.
Powerful. They're going to zone them away from this bot tower. They're going to get a lot of gold on that top tower themselves, but VTO's roaming down.
Trying to lock a Flacket. Flacket now cleansing. Mercer waiting on the ulti. They're leaping away. Caps is here, and Caps is massive. Mercer trying to buy as much space as possible. Has the Glacial Logman to try to get something done, but Mercer just getting shredded. Neon in trouble, flashing over the wall. VTO off to the side. Caps hungry for a bit more blood, and it looks like it might just be a Zeri moment, not a champion. You can lock down.
But they've already abandoned him. They've said there's nothing we can do.
Poor little teapot.
No,
So
where's
very
his
fragile.
friends?
He can't even burn any cooldowns. He just knows he has to accept his fate. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Broken Blade being forced away. Ghost now used. But more gold into the back pocket of G2 and crucially into the back pocket of Flacket. 3-0-1. The scoreline, 300 gold shutdown waiting there on his head if Misfits can find it.
Yeah, they're going to get a full bot tower there, and it looks like Neon's just ran straight top after Mercer was getting dove. Try to get some plates of his own on this top tier 1. Broken Blade could try to TP up, but he has to be very careful of Misfits threatening a dive with Zanzara and Irrelevant in the vicinity. Maybe they can get a plate or
They
two,
can
but
actually kill Mercer. Misfits were already able to reset and get back out onto the map, which means the G2 didn't want to take that fight at that
everyone
point.
just trying to get as much gold as possible. These champs really need as much gold as possible. Not the best scaling to the late game. The Wukong and the Renekton, so as much gold as possible.
We're fine, but now Neon has arrived. The wave clear is here. Caps goes in.
Caps potentially going to get locked down here. The follow-up on the Ornn ultimate. They're going to try to move. They're going to try to sidestep. Caps flashing away. Now using the ult. They're looking to turn back in. Jankos instantly into the backside. Neon flashing out to safety. Mercer waiting, holding onto the ult as long as possible, but he will use it now to lock on Caps. VTO off to the side, but G2 pressing their advantage. G2 looking for more. G2 tearing through Misfits. Jankos going in. They're trading tower aggro left and right. They take down the inhibitor tower. VTO, the last source of damage. Neon finding a kill back, and G2 breaking into the base of Misfits.
They're going to have to back away though. 3 kills is nice. They can't get this inhibitor. It's too early in the game, and G2 are Misfits are respawning too fast. Neon.
The game could lose the series for your team.
Maybe if he had flash, he could try to Q over, smite it, and flash out, but he doesn't. So if he Qs over,
Yeah,
he will.
punishing everything the Misfits tried to do. And they're showcasing that their early game is not something that you can afford to underestimate. Broken Blade gonna easily secure this tower.
They're ready for the engage, but VTO slowly getting further and further ahead, building towards something like a Guardian Angel. Jankos again fishing for an engage, pushing Zanzara out of his own jungle.
Just poking left
looking
and
for
right,
VTO.
using the ult. VTO off to the side. Maybe needs to turn here onto Caps. Prowler's Claw already used. Caps getting chunked so incredibly
TP out.
low. TPing out now. Flacking
Target
to try to do as much
flash
damage as he can,
volley
but he's just fishing. They're looking for an opportunity. Can
Oh,
he
he's
do
out.
No! Just barely escaping. And in the meantime, the Dragon has now already been started by Misfits. A brief moment of chaos maybe going to be enough, but Neon now caught out by Broken Blade. The rest of the team on the way. Mercer ready to step forward at a moment's notice. The mist already used now. Moving out to safety. The Ornn ult from downtown. Maybe, just maybe they can take down Broken Blade, but that is going to be so difficult. The Gwen, incredibly
on Baron.
powerful. Maybe. No, Broken Blade buying so much time. It is G2 on the Baron, as you highlighted, Cadro, the ones who can find the advantage. It's a split map, it's a split fight, it's absolute chaos. VTO moving in, moving back onto the map. Jankos now looking for the fight, looking for a bit more, and there's the package! But VTO caught out, locked up mid-air! VTO gonna get taken down. There's just no way. There's nothing he can do. He's got the W up. He tries to leap out to safety, but G2 just dissecting Misfits. It's absolute chaos, but chaos is where G2
Able to walk away with what was a small victory results in a massive Baron for G2 and likely the series.
It was split decisions from Misfits. Neon starts Dragon, Zanzara's contesting Baron, Mersa and Irrelevant trying to peel to help this Dragon go down. Broken Blade was the hero of that play for G2, pulling so many members down to his bot side so they could force this Baron and pick it up. They're going to get the Dragon too. Broken Blade really close to that Rabadon's death cap too. And with VTO investing in a Guardian Angel third item and then losing it straight away, that's out. Goes towards mid tier 2 and he's healthy enough to take another fight, but it's Neon who starts Dragon, interesting enough. Broken Blade almost solo kills him. Nice movement from Neon to dodge the R2, but then he has to flash away nevertheless because he auto-attack clicks a blue orb. But now it's 2 tanks up against Broken Blade while the rest of them are on Nash. VTO's in base, Neon has the base, it's just Zanzara on his own.
And Misfits not finding a single opportunity to fight as 5. Fighting without their front line. And everything's starting to fall away. Broken Blade confident to step forward here. So difficult to take him out, but maybe they've got enough CC. The Mist now coming down. Broken Blade on the retreat. G2 ready to collapse. Their siege is pretty bad with the Baron next week if they fall here.
Excel.
Yes, sorry, Excel. Wow. Well, you can see how surprised I was by that result. Anyway, Blacken pushing forward, and I think this might just be it. G2 are too strong. Yeah, their siege isn't great, but if they play on this many lanes, it's just easy for them to start to break down these towers. Mersa, the little teapot that could, just trying to find an engage, trying to find an opportunity. They're throwing everything they have at G2, but it's scattered. It's chaos. Oh no, Misfits, they needed coordination. They needed team play. VTO with the rockets maybe can do enough to slow this down, but all of the ultis going wide is not what Misfits needed.
3 are getting blown up, aren't they, Misfits?
My name is Sivir.
Surely these waves will be able to crash so G2 can look for a dive. I mean, they're coming in one by one.
Jankos fishing for it, sees an opportunity, hits both the carries, and immediately they get into the back line. The final march for G2 as they barrel down the bottom lane, as they move into mid. Misfits know it is done. G2 have secured their spot in the top 3. They have secured a place in Malma. They will face Rogue to see who will stand atop the bracket as we head into the LEC finals.
Fantastic game out of G2.